Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
Special agents with the South Dakota Division of Criminal Investigation who are handling the latest officer-involved shooting in Sioux Falls say their investigation is going to take time.
Over the next few weeks, they'll be collecting evidence and interviewing witnesses, including the officer involved and the shooting victims. It's intended to be a very thorough investigation.
One thing that bears mentioning is, as a matter of transparency, one thing that we will do is utilize other agencies that were not involved to also get another set of eyes on this to help us in certain aspects of the investigation.
Investigators will also rely heavily on surveillance video and body camera video. They hope to have a summary of their investigation to the Attorney General within 30 days. A death is under investigation after a weekend fire in central Sioux Falls. Sioux Falls Fire Rescue says crews were called to the 400 block of North Nesmith Avenue around 2:45 Saturday morning.
Firefighters arriving on scene found a storage shed engulfed in flames. Crews found a body while battling the blaze. How the person died and what sparked the fire are under investigation.
Emergency crews also responded to the Sanford USD Medical Center and Hospital Saturday after a water line froze and burst. The executive director of facilities at Sanford Health said the water line burst caused flooding in the main lobby of the hospital.
However, patient care was not impacted and visitors are encouraged to still use the main entrance. Sioux Falls Fire Rescue has responded to several weather-related water problems in the city. They say the prolonged cold can cause lines to freeze and burst.
Now let's get a check of our weather with meteorologist Scott Monk. Good morning, Scott.
All right, good morning, Lauren. Good morning, everybody. Another cold day across eastern South Dakota today. Temperatures mainly in the single digits and lower teens. This will happen with mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies. Western KELOLAND will warm, a high of 43 in Rapid City. I'll have more details on your KELOLAND Live Doppler forecast coming up.
Thank you, Scott. While many people gathered with family for Christmas, some didn't have the opportunity to do so. The St. Francis House in Sioux Falls worked hard to make Christmas time extra special for its guests, but wouldn't have been possible without some generous donors of various items, with everything from hats to gloves, socks, and other basic essentials.
They even had one person donate $100 to each guest. The guests were encouraged to pay it forward and use part of the money to help someone else.
I was very grateful and appreciative of what they did. And as I do every time, I always pay it forward anyway, because I had a friend of mine, her father figure is not there for her daughter, which is in St. Louis. And I also had a friend that was here in Sioux Falls, her father figure is not there also. So I both got them something to say thank you and just to help them out because their father figures are not there. I'm just trying to be a friendly father figure to them.
They also had games throughout the day, such as bingo and a gingerbread house making contest. Now that the Christmas presents have been opened, you may want to think twice about tossing the wrapping paper and bows into the garbage. Some wrapping paper can be recycled as long as it passes the RIP test, meaning if you can tear it up, it's regular paper and can be recycled.
However, wrapping paper with metallic coating, plastic coating, or glitter cannot be recycled. City of Sioux Falls wants you to think about your recycling and reusing practices this holiday season.
Typically, we see an uptick in waste in households around the holidays because we're having more family gatherings, maybe more food waste. We have gifts and the waste and packaging that comes from that. So making sure that we're recycling, reusing things where we can is really important to help reduce the waste that goes to the landfill. That actually helps us extend the life of the landfill and ultimately saves people money.
Christmas wrappings you can reuse next year include items like bows and ribbons. Meanwhile, the two Christmas tree drop-off sites in Sioux Falls open tomorrow at East Chambers Street and Lyon Boulevard. They'll be open daily through January 8th.
You'll need to make sure all the decorations are off the tree. Artificial trees cannot be recycled. They have to be dropped off at the landfill. And old Christmas lights can be dropped off at the Household Hazardous Waste Facility. And that is a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Scott Muntz. Scott?
All right, good morning, everybody. Mostly sunny to partly cloudy for today, but remaining cold. Temperatures in the single digits and lower teens across eastern KELOLAND. Warming temperatures tonight, as we'll have these numbers probably hit the single digits above and below zero early tonight, then slowly warm during the day. And we'll have a little thicker cloud cover for tomorrow. But you know what? Temperatures will be warmer as we'll have many locations across eastern KELOLAND return to the 20s and 30s. So we'll watch that area of high pressure move to our south as we go through the day today. Warmer weather set to return tomorrow. Then I think we'll stay in the 20s and 30s throughout much of the work week. The next chance we have at precipitation, well, that may happen by Thursday. It's something we'll continue to watch. An inch of accumulation, more looking possible, especially in the south central into northeastern KELOLAND. So that's the next system that we will watch, and that will hold off until Thursday. In the meantime, cold today, temperatures in the single digits and teens across eastern KELOLAND will slowly warm tonight. After we hit these numbers early tonight, temperatures will probably be near 10 by sunrise. And that will eventually lead to a warmer day tomorrow with highs in the 30s and 50-degree weather in the western South Dakota. You can always check the details of the 7-day forecast while you're here online. Have a great day.